As a multiple cat household and a family who also fosters additional kitties, we deal with a lot of litter. I was intrigued about PrettyLitter's health monitoring system, and we decided to give it a try. First things first, we had to make sure that everybody was comfortable making the transition. This process was completely seamless for us. We had no difficulty with any of our cats switching immediately over to the PrettyLitter. If your cats are more finicky for whatever reason, then PrettyLitter does recommend a balance of 75% of PrettyLitter with 25% of the current litter that your cats are accustomed to for 1 month, and then switch over and do complete 100% PrettyLitter the following month. However, we were able to jump right into 100% PrettyLitter with no difficulty at all, and this was for both our older resident cats and our current foster kittens alike. With that big step out of the way, we were able to look into how well it worked and if it really did live up to its hype. Straight away, I will say it does look pretty. It's nice, it's white, it's actually visually appealing, which probably doesn't matter to a lot of people, but it's something that I appreciated. It just looks way cleaner than brown or gray. In general, dealing with litter is not a pretty process, so anything to make it slightly more glamorous, I'm here for it. But way beyond mere aesthetics, the litter really does have a unique function when it comes to the health monitoring. Your cats are going to be using the litter box. If your litter can do an extra function of giving you a clue as to something being off, why would you not want to have that? It's simply extra peace of mind for something you're already doing. My husband joked, however, that you don't actually want it to turn any pretty colors. When it's normal, then it's just going to be the color of urine or maybe a light green. But if it's a little too acidic, you're going to see it falling into more of an orange color. And if the alkalinity is a bit too high, it's going to look a deeper green or even blue. Since this function is based on the pH level of the urine, I was able to use a few household products to actually test and see, does it really change colors? And it did. I was really pleased with that. It was a fun experiment to be able to know for sure, yep, this is going to do what it says it's going to do. It's going to tell me if the urine is a bit too acidic. It's going to tell me if the alkaline levels are a bit too high. And that can alert me to definitely get my cat in to see the vet. To be frank, before I started really looking into this, I wasn't sure how the acidity and alkalinity played a role in a cat's health. So, of course, I had to do my research. If the acidity is too high, then the litter will turn orange, which may indicate metabolic acidosis, which relates to kidney disease, a significant concern for cats. And if the alkalinity is too high, then the litter will turn a dark green or blue, which can indicate a urinary tract infection. So long as the color stays between yellow and an olive green, then the pH level of the urine is typical. Beyond the pH reactions, then you could also be triggered to blood in the urine. Of course, you may see this in typical litter as well, but it is sure going to stand out in this white litter. Aside from the more scientific side of things, dust is a big concern for me. I will not use a litter if it's dusty at all. I can't do it. And I will say this is one area where PrettyLitter particularly shines. It is virtually dust-free, so that's a major win. I absolutely recommend you try PrettyLitter for yourself and see what your cats and you think of it. You can use our code for 20% off at www.prettylitter.com. If you're already using PrettyLitter, I'd love to hear about your experience with it. And if you're new and have any additional questions, please drop those into the comments and I'll do my best to get those answered as soon as possible. As always, thank you for watching and keep shining.